This is a HeadGum podcast.
And are we all recording?
Yeah.
What were you saying, Liz? Go ahead, Liz. Go ahead, Liz.
No, I'm just like, I don't do a lot of podcasts. I'm like really nervous.
Look, you texted me that you
I
were
know.
practicing with your daughter. She said,
He was doing like, I was like, okay, it's like an advice show. Like people call in and then you come up with like, you know, like solutions for them. And she was like, all of her practice ones were about like boyfriend. It was like, your boyfriend takes you to a fancy lemonade restaurant and every time you drink lemonade, you spill it on your shirt. So you don't want to go to the lemonade restaurant. And I was like sitting there and I was like, I couldn't think of anything.
Me either, to be honest.
yeah, well, that's a hard question.
That's a tough one.
That's a tough one.
Yeah.
We are here with Liz Meriwether, the creator of New Girl. You've got a new show, Furious, out.
Yeah.
And so I'm happy to see you doing the rounds.
Yeah. Yeah.
like,
No,
okay.
I love your podcast so much. And like, I thought for a long time, like I never wanted to like hear your voice or see your face again because I had spent so much time.
Sure.
Liz, I think you and the audience agree. Our audience hates us.
Just so much time, so much of my youth, like my time just spent staring at your face, listening to you like in various ways. And like, I was like, am I really going to listen to this podcast? And then I started listening to it and I was like dying. And I was like, I think Jake's like imprinted on my brain and that like, I think you're the funniest person in the world. Like I like,
that guy too is.
And I don't love you personally. But like everything that you say, I think is fun. You know what I mean? And I don't know, you bring me so much joy. Like I do, when I am in a bad moment, I do like legitimately watch that clip of you and Max like fucking up the
breath. Yes.
Yeah, like I legitimately watch. Like I feel like if I ever, like God forbid, get like some kind of terminal illness, like I'm gonna watch that.
But we are very connected because of New Girl, because your sense of humor is so clear to me. And I know, and you are what I've realized, what I loved working with you, and I didn't realize it when we were working together, but I've realized it since, is you're so clear when you like something or don't like something. And if Liz doesn't like something, I'll be performing. I'm in a single. The director is kissing ass, being like, really good. And behind Liz is going like, and then she'll walk out and go like, why did you say it like you don't know how to speak English? And I'll go like, well, I was trying my hardest. She'll be like, it was really so much funnier when it was written. And you'll go like, but when you're hitting and Liz likes it, you know, and I have a thing now, I would know, and I'll be on set sometimes, and this is true, where I'll do a take, like Damon and I just shot something together, and we would do a take where I would think, Liz would like that. And I could almost hear you laughing at Video Village, where I'm like, this group isn't liking that as much, but that moment would definitely, like Liz, and you're somebody who, you're a great writer, as you've obviously proven over the years, but you will choose if there's something in the moment. Some people don't do it, and they always go back to their original idea. You will, whatever, when you do something which I like is you have a great script, but then whatever's in post, you let it change again. So there's moments I'll still go, Liz would use this.
Well, you kind of made that like my process. No.
Not true.
That's not true. No. I mean, I feel like we were all so young when we made that show, even though
Agreed.
To anybody else, we were old. We were like almost 30. But I feel like for us, it was like, it was so foundational for all of us.
Yes, I
mean,
agree.
I think I was thinking about it yesterday because I was like psyching myself up to talk to you, and and I was like, I think you were the first person I sent the New Girl pilot to. Like, I feel like
well, because it was during No Strings Attached. It was that weekend after it did well. You texted me on a Sunday night and said, Fox just wants to pick up my pilot. Would you read for one of the guy characters?
Yeah, like I feel like you were the first person who wasn't like at Fox that I sent it to. And I remember like, and this probably is not true because I must have turned it into Fox if they picked it up, but I remember like making it a PDF for you, you know?
Wow, that is a bold step. That is.
No, I don't know. So like, I'm so grateful. I'm grateful to you.
I'm grateful to you.
But when you were like, do you want to just talk to me or do you want Gareth to be there too? I was like, definitely. I was like, I've spent enough time alone with Jake.
Is it true that I was the first person you sent the Zoom link to after Jake said that?
Yeah.
Kind of a big moment.
No, I love this podcast so much, you guys. Like, I think it's so funny. Like, it's so funny. It makes me so uncomfortable. And then it gives me so much joy. Like, I go through such a roller coaster of emotions where I'm like laughing and then I'm deeply uncomfortable. And then I'm a little bit angry and then I'm so happy.
Yep, that's the ride.
Really fast, and then we'll do the call. Will you tell us about Furious? And,
yeah. I mean, it's like the Dink in a lot of ways. Yeah, if the Dink was about sex trafficking.
Liz, just tell us about your show.
Dude, it's a drama. It's a thriller.
Cool.
It's a female serial killer and female FBI agent show. But like there were moments when I was like writing a scene and I was just like almost physically holding myself back from putting a bit in.
Totally.
I'm just like, I was like, the serial killer is talking about how she was sex trafficked and I like cannot put a joke.
You're like, this is wheelhouse for my zone because it's right there.
Yeah. It was weird you gave Jake the note to lose 10 pounds for Furious.
But yeah, I mean, it was like, I love that. I mean, I think you do it too. I mean, I feel like doing something completely different is so fun. And it's like the fact that we get to do that, you know, because we did New Girl, I feel like they kind of like let us do.
We're going to have a lot of shots because of that show. All right. Everybody enjoy the ads. Let's talk about sex, guys. Arya is here and wants you to have better sex with your partner, with your lover. Gareth, take it away, you sexy animal.
Turn up the heat in your bedroom. Arya is an intimacy membership for couples, bringing your spark back with a personal intimacy concierge and curated products delivered each month. So you're going to start with a short quiz to find your erotic persona. Arya is going to send you a new scene every month, a curated sexy experience designed around you and your partner. You get a premium box of intimate products handpicked for you by sexologists so that next Thursday night looks nothing like last Thursday night with your partner. I got the Arya box. I've talked about this month's box a couple times, but basically just a number of things that just fall right into the category of the things you were talking about on the quiz. You get a scene. You open the box. You've got your vibrating toys. You've got your mushroom chocolates. You set the scene and the mood, and it is just a very good time. Right now, Arya is offering our listeners $10 off your first month at getarya.com/here to help. This offer is only for our podcast listeners, so use our code to get this discount. Get Arya with a Y. Get ARYA.com/here to help for $10 off your first month. That's getarya.com/here to help.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. Can we get your name, please?
I'm going to go with Mary.
Hey, Mary, where are you calling from?
From Wicklow in Ireland.
From where?
From Wicklow in Ireland. It's like just south of Dublin.
Oh, you're in
Ireland.
Dublin.
Oh, cool.
That makes
Yeah,
a lot
just kind
more
of south of Dublin. Yeah.
That's fucking cool. Mary, how old are you? What's your age grade?
I'm 24.
Are you just a kid? Let me ask you a quick question. You ever watch the show New Girl?
I have.
You have? You watch it a couple
Yeah.
times, or do you know the show well?
Yeah, I know this pretty well.
Just pretty well. So,
I'm a big fan.
You're a big fan. Okay, well, we've got the creator of New Girl here, Miss Liz Meriwether.
Oh my God,
That could have like.
Oh, well, there it is.
I know, I was gambling. I was gambling.
By the way, she just uncorked her actual reaction. Yeah, I've seen it once or twice. Oh my God, Miss Meriwether, I can't believe it! Oh my God!
Oh, it's so exciting. Hi.
Yeah.
Hi.
There you are.
Hi.
Liz created the show, and I have given you credit of this publicly, but I also think you're the tone of that show. So this
For better
show's
or
got a
worse.
very specific tone. Well, like, look, it keeps working, but like, there was a very specific tone, and you were the tone police of it. So it's like more than story, more than anything, the tone of New Girl is, in my opinion, the tone that you're like, this is what I wanted this to be. And
To be the tone police on this call. So just
okay.
Thank you.
Liz, do you have any questions for Mary?
Oh, no, I don't. I'm just like, I'm so interested in why you're calling. And I want to ask a lot of stuff about Ireland, but I feel like everything I ask will be like really, like, I'm an American.
I mean, feel free.
Every to Clover.
Let's hear one. I'm putting you on the spot.
Oh, no, I don't. Let me hear it. Let me hear your.
Mary,
yeah.
what's your problem today? Tell us a little bit about yourself. Tell us what the problem is, and then end with what we can do for you, please.
Okay, perfect. So a little while ago, I had some of my friends over in my childhood home, and my family were away. So I was just like having a little brunch, and we somehow got onto the topic about bidets. And we were kind of talking about how they're not that common in Ireland, but they are in other places. And we were just kind of talking about like whether we'd use them and stuff. And I mentioned that my parents have a bidet in their bedrooms en suite. But that was kind of
Mary,
the end of the
I gotta stop you
Yeah?
for a second. I'm having a little bit of a hard time
Go for it.
understanding. Can you do this? Am I the only one here, or is it?
You know what a bidet is, Jake?
Yes, it cleans your butthole.
Yeah, that isn't that.
They were having a conversation, and her parents had a bidet in their room.
Okay.
On
All right, Mary, keep going.
So yeah, that was like the end of the conversation anyway. Like everyone went home, and like the next day my parents came home, and my dad asked me if I'd been in their bathroom. And I said no, and kind of asked why. And he said that when he went into their bathroom, there was poo all over the bidet. So I was shocked and kind of thought back to the conversation I was having with my friends. There was no one else in the house. It had to have been one of them. But I can't just ask them who did this, because no one's going to admit to that. Like, no one's going to say that, like, I went in and then didn't clean up after myself.
Oh my God.
This is a
I
Poo-Dunnit.
need your help. Yes, it's a Poo-Dunnit.
Okay, that's
I feel like I
interesting.
need help to try figure out who did this.
That's not where I thought this was going. I thought it
Neither.
was like go into a bidet, like clean your butthole place.
Yeah, so did I.
Wait, could you describe the
I agree.
the scene of the like what the conversation, like who was there and were your parents also there? Like I was a little confused about like
Same.
for that conversation.
So it was just my friends over. My family weren't home, and then they were away somewhere, and they came back the next day, and there was poo in their bidet. But like I don't think my
Okay.
friends knew that this happened, like that they had a bidet in their bathroom until this conversation.
And how
So
many
I think
friends?
one of them-
And Mary, how many friends were there? Who are the
5.
suspects? You had 5
So
friends.
we can rule out one of them though completely, because she came a little bit later and didn't use the bathroom. So I've
Okay.
spoken to her about it.
So
and-
we have 4 friends. I'm going to get organized for a second here. So we got 4 friends and you. Do you take a shit that night?
I
Because
did
if
not.
this ends up like the game of Clue and it was you, I'm gonna be pissed off.
But also, what a call.
What a twist.
As somebody, I feel like I'm also like suspicious of the friend that you ruled out. But you know,
Agreed.
like, yeah.
She's like, I didn't have to take a shit that night. I just brushed my teeth.
I don't even
She
have an
fucking shit in the
asshole.
bidet.
I've never even had an asshole.
Mary, let me ask you a question. Did you shit in the bidet?
I did not sit in the bidet. I've been wondering for months who's done this. This is like been driving me crazy.
And so how do you know for sure? The one friend who came late, were you keeping an eye on her all
She was only
night?
there for like a little while. And she was sat beside me. She didn't use the toilet. And like, I remember that happening. So I was like, I know that you didn't use this. So I can talk to you about it.
And
Can
so
we
the
give her a name? I just need to like get some names.
Yeah, her
Who's
name's
the-
Erin.
Erin. And then who are the other four? Well, really quick before we get to the subjects.
Yeah.
The bidet's next to the toilet. They took a shit in there and they didn't clean it out.
It's crazy.
So how my dad described it was it looked like someone who never used a bidet before tried to figure out how to use one for the first time.
Yeah, see, this is I'm so happy.
like,
I
know
love
how
this
to
so
use
much.
it.
I'm so
Liz, go
excited
ahead.
by this. It's like they thought it was a toilet, and they.
I don't even think so. I think they knew it was, but they just didn't know how to use it. So I think they basically sat on the top.
So they had.
Yeah.
Do you think that they went
Oh my God.
that they had like a really bad shit in the toilet and were like, oh, bidet, I'm gonna use it to clean out my butthole.
Wait.
And then they just
I think so.
didn't know how to use it. Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I thought like they didn't know what a bidet was. They took a shit in it, and then they were
That's
like,
what I
oh,
thought
God
too.
damn it.
Now I don't know what
Sorry,
to do.
yeah. No. To clear that up. I
Wait,
think
So
that
they were
tried
in the
to use it.
toilet and then they sat on it weird.
She
Did your
thinks
dad
they-
just...
She said sat. Do you think they sat on the
On
They
the-
gave
well, I
themselves
think,
like an
yeah,
animal.
I think there was two on the hose, on the tap part of it.
Okay. So what your dad's saying, so they maybe sat on the hose. Hose
I
was
think
going
so,
in
yeah.
their body.
Yeah.
wow.
So it was
And then they
like
didn't clean it.
a full cleaning.
So they went
For
too
them.
close. They went too close to it, thinking this
Yeah.
is how you do it, and then went like, "Whoa, don't like it." Got off it. Didn't realize that they had left something behind. And when your dad got home, he was like, "I don't know how to clean this because it is the hose. I don't have another hose to clean the fucking hose."
Yeah,
So I have to
exactly.
now
Fighting the urge to like reenact it in an Irish accent.
But this is now starting to make sense, Mary, because the hose went too close to the fire, essentially, got dirty. They didn't know what to do. They probably didn't even realize that they had left remnants on. They just went like, I'm not doing
Or
that. They
thought
went
that's
back,
how you do it.
and then went back to the toilet, wiped, flushed, and got out of there.
So just I don't want to belabor this is really gross, but like there wasn't like
It wasn't a turd.
there wasn't a shite
No.
in the bidet.
It was no logs.
It was like
Wonderful
a
accent.
thank you. It was like a mess. It wasn't okay.
Right.
all
But not a huge mess.
Okay.
There was just some
It's
shit
weird,
on the
though.
hose.
I mean, my dad had seen someone else's poo off of the
Okay,
hose.
so
it's
oh,
kinda
Mary,
gross.
we are with your dad.
Yeah.
But just to get a clear picture of what happened,
Yeah.
it wasn't
Yeah.
like they took a huge shit in the bidet. There was
No.
some shit left on the hose that your father had to clean off. And he said who used it. And whoever did, we're not saying they're the worst person in the world. It's just you kind of want to know who did it.
They were.
Yeah, exactly.
It was a panic
Exactly.
situation.
Yes.
Like, I've had a couple like poo things in my life
Yeah.
where it's
Really?
like you panic and then you
Well,
like make bad
Liz,
choices.
I had a quick panic like this that wasn't shit related that you were there for that I've told Gareth before.
Can I hear it?
The early on of No Strings Attached, Natalie Portman invited all the women for a game night in the trailers. And I was just nearby and nobody wanted me to come, but she didn't know what to do. I don't know if you remember this, but she goes, you guys were all apples to apples and it was all these games. And you guys were all like Yale and Harvard people. So I was like, I don't belong at that game night at all. And then she goes, you could come too because I was just there.
That's
Yeah.
And I remember being like, I know she doesn't want me there. I don't want to be there. I don't know what to do. But now I feel weird not going. So I pulled up to Natalie Portman's house. It was 5 women and me. And right before the game started, I was like, you guys were talking about apples to apples. I was like, I got to get out of here. And so I went like, all right, I got a boogie. No one was sad I was leaving. It was like, I was there for 40 minutes. It felt like a perfect, you came, but you didn't ruin the vibe. Great. But I unfortunately went out the back door and I went in her backyard. Tell me if any of this, you remember this. Do you remember being at Natalie Portman's house for a game night or no?
No, I don't remember.
Okay.
I don't remember any of it.
So
which is
I
great.
went in the backyard and then I thought, easy, rather than go through and go like, sorry, I'm just going to find a way out of the backyard because I assumed it was a regular old backyard. I didn't realize she lived in fucking Fort Knox. So Liz, I got stuck in her backyard. I tried to climb the fences. I couldn't.
Fences all, like, she had
Everywhere. She fucking lives in Fort Knox. It's
security.
impossible to
You're
get
not going to be able to break out. No one can get in.
I could. No one could get in. There was no way out. I was fucking. I then just sat back there for a while in a panic.
How long?
This is not a joke. I then thought, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to stare at the pool and eventually they're going to see me and I'm going to just do like I was just chilling out. It's so beautiful back here.
This is psychotic.
That is so much worse.
Hey, Jake's been out there for 3 hours looking at the pool.
If she had come out and she was like staring in silence.
It was a nightmare. I didn't know what to do. So then I thought I had been out there. I thought after 30 minutes somebody would notice me. No one did. I was like, I can't do this anymore. So then I had to go in and I was going to try to find another door in, but everything was locked. So I eventually just had to walk through the room you guys were in.
And this was this like Greta Gerwig and Mindy Kaling?
Yes, that's exactly who it was. And then like two other like producer types. But it was Gerwig, it was Mindy Kaling, it was Hughes, Natalie Portman. You know, it was a tough group of ladies to have this kind of fuck up around. And then I had to walk in and go like, and I'm sure it was you went like, what are you doing?
Covered in
And I had to go
twigs.
like, well, just checking out your beautiful backyard. And it was the questions that I got were, well, I had no answers. And then I just walked out of silence and left. So I get what this woman went through here. It is a nightmare.
Yeah.
But that doesn't change the fact we got to figure out who did it.
So so Aaron is a no. And then can you take us through the other suspects?
Yes.
I'm so happy.
Yeah, so
What's
there
that?
is two.
This is great.
So sorry. So there's two people who we think are like pretty unlikely. So there's Orla, who has used bidets before. She was like talking about it. So I just don't think it could have been her. I feel like she would have.
Okay,
like,
so hold on. So Britta had used it before.
Orla. Or you can say Britta if that works
Whatever.
either.
Okay, so Orla had used bidet and talked about it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I don't think it was her.
Can I ask, because you said it came up in the conversation, like who brought it up in that conversation? Do you remember like who was like asking about it?
I honestly have no idea. I think it really just like randomly came up. I have
Because I feel
no
like
idea.
whoever
I don't
did
think.
it may have been like,
Well, I know when he
he's a
knew.
bidet.
I think like
You're just pooping it.
I think I mentioned it later that like they had it. So like we would have already been talking about it. So like
Okay.
they didn't know that my parents would have had this.
All right, so Mary, here's what
Does
I
that
need.
make sense?
Mary, we got to get organized. So Orla
Yeah.
used bidet once. Who else?
So that I also think that I have a friend, Michelle. I don't think she would have done this either. She's just like, I feel like she just wouldn't go into my parents' bedroom. Like I feel like she would just be too respectful of that and like the
Okay, so
privacy of
there,
that.
so
She
there
would
were
just, like-
other bathrooms. So somebody had to go through the master bedroom and use that bathroom, but there were other bathrooms. So you're saying Michelle's
exactly.
personality type is not the type to go through a master bedroom.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
And then there's my two other friends who I feel like are probably most likely, which is Jamie, who I have like nothing really to say about. Like I guess it could have been her, but I don't really know. And then Claire, who I fear is the most likely. She's just like, I lived with her for like a little while. She just kind of leaves stuff around and like has like not flushed the toilet before. And like, just, I feel like
She's sloppy.
just it could be her. Yeah.
We're thinking it's guys, it's Claire.
How long? Hold on, Jake. You can't. That's not
She's
how
like
Agatha
this.
Christie would do it.
Claire had a bunch of chili that night. Claire gets lost a lot.
She
Claire
told me
never knows
she
where
shit
is.
in it.
Claire also likes to sit on hoses.
She's a big hose girl.
Claire loves to shove mysterious stuff in her ass. Guys, it's Claire.
She's never seen a hose she hasn't shoved in her ass.
She's super curious. She loves hoses up her ass.
But
this
it
is
may be
not-
Jamie.
This is not how the justice system works. You know what I mean? You gotta be fair.
Agreed.
Well, and we're down to two suspects, really. Jamie or Claire.
But here's the thing we know about Jamie. Nothing really.
No. But
What
Claire,
is- I mean, what
Claire
is
loves to shit in
vibe?
weird places.
There's nothing to say about Jamie?
Like not in this instance. Like I don't know. Like I feel like nothing weird happened with her that night.
Besides her having IBS, there's really nothing. But
She has
tell
IBS
us-
and hates me, Dad.
Yeah, so tell us about Jamie. Is she your friend? How do you know her?
Yeah, like I've been friends with like all these girls for like over 10 years. Like they're all my really good friends.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
So then describe Jamie as if she was a character in a book.
Oh God, that's really hard. Like I don't know. Like she's really, I don't know. I can't, for this instance, I can't think of like how to describe her because I'm just thinking about how, like whether or not she would have done that.
So here,
Like, what does she do for a living? Like,
yeah,
what-
Mary, you got to stop being. You are no longer in charge of this investigation.
Yeah.
We are now the detectives, so
Yeah,
you're not
that's it.
thinking anymore about the situation. We're just asking you about Jamie.
Yeah, I mean, like she's really not. Like she's really nice.
What's her job?
I feel like it's also quite. She's a primary school teacher.
She's
So she,
okay.
Like teaches kids.
Is she married?
No,
Does she date a lot?
we're only children. We're only like 24.
Okay. Does she date a lot?
You what?
Does she date
she
a
has a
lot of
boyfriend.
people? She's got a boyfriend. How long has she been with this boyfriend?
Like a year or so.
Okay. Is she a big drinker?
No, she was driving. She wasn't drinking.
Is
So she
she
wasn't drinking
is she into ass play? No, I'm just kidding.
Ask her boyfriend's like, yes, hoses.
Yeah, she loves a bit of a hose.
She loves a bit.
She loves a wee hose.
She loves a wee hose,
Okay, so
like the rest of us.
I'm sorry.
now about Claire. What does Claire do for work?
She's like in a medical field.
Oh boy.
Okay, medical field.
This
and
is
then in
bad.
terms of food, was Claire drinking?
No, she was also not drinking.
Who
So
was
not a
who
lot of
was the
drinking.
Who was the drunkest? Nobody was
Well,
drinking.
it was like more like a lunch. It wasn't really like a drinking vibe.
Somebody took a shit in your parents' bathroom during a lunch.
Not
Hold
your
it.
parents' bathroom, in your parents'
Yeah, this is
bidet.
what's crazy
Someone
about it.
sober lunch
Yeah.
shit in your dad's bidet.
So, but I'm going to tell you this, Mary. If it's a sober lunch shit,
This is
everybody's
very
on the table.
well, not Aaron.
Well,
Yeah.
everybody's. Well, Aaron knows.
Mary's
So Aaron,
back on the table.
but you're talking. I thought this was a drunken night. You're talking about a
No.
lunch. By the way,
This was
get
like a
your
lunch. This
schedule.
was like in the middle of the day.
How about this, ladies? Get your schedule right.
Honestly.
Who's taking afternoon shits at strangers' house anyhow?
Ireland. I'm not going back.
Get your routine right.
This
Ladies.
is ruining Ireland for me.
Who in the middle of a day at a random lunch is like, I got to go take a shit, and not only that, let's experiment
Well-
sober.
Good shrimp cocktails. I'm going to go to the laboratory.
But could you imagine being like, oh, strange, I got to take a lunch shit at
it
somebody
def-
else's house. I'm going to stick
it
my ass on a
definitely,
tube. It's a maniac.
It supports like the panic thing, right? Like it's like
Yeah.
it's a panic decision.
But it's a
it's an
crazy.
Hey, is
But there's two crazy decisions before the panic.
yes.
One is, first of all, I got to take a shit at a
But
stranger's house.
that's
Period.
That's not
But then-
great, but that happens.
But then, because it might be a loud and disgusting one,
Right.
I don't want to do it near the other gals. I'm going to sneak into this back room.
Yeah.
Now, question, were you eating anything new? Or was anybody going like this? Never had this before.
Something's not. Did anyone say something's not agreeing with me?
Yeah. This tuna smells strange. I'm going to finish it anyhow because I paid
what
for
were
it.
you what were you eating?
It was kind of like, it was a brunch vibe. So kind of like pancakes, like fruit.
Did
like
anybody
bacon,
talk about
like
drinking the night before or having a weird stomach thing?
Yes.
Not that I can recall. No, I think like everyone seemed pretty normal, which makes it all so much weirder.
Mary, did anyone say, I'm allergic to pancakes?
What were you going to say, Liz?
No, can I ask like who, I guess because there's a familiarity to going into your parents' bedroom to use their bathroom. Like who of these friends had like, were the most familiar with your house or like felt like they could like go into your parents' room to use the bathroom? And the second part is like, where was the other bathroom located? Was it near where you guys were?
So I have like one bathroom downstairs that's like beside my parents' bathroom. And then there's like another one upstairs. So I think like people were kind of going to the bathroom like just before they left. So I think either the bathrooms were full and someone like none of them, all of them I feel like would be equally like familiar with my father's house.
Okay.
But I just don't think any of them would have gone in there. Like no one really does that because there's two other bathrooms. So like they just wait.
Hey, Mary, one thing before I go. One more thing. I just got a little question here before I go.
Mary.
You said Claire's a little messy, but maybe not her. Jamie's nothing really about her that's important. Michelle, not really her vibe. And Orla wouldn't do it because she used the bidet yesterday. Why would somebody be in your parents' house the day before going in the master bedroom using a bidet when there's other toilets?
Huh?
That's a great question, though.
Why would Orla use the bidet while going through the master bedroom, go into that bathroom when there's other bathrooms that you're describing?
Like Orla had used their bidet before?
She was saying,
she hadn't used mine. No, she'd used other bidets before. Sorry. I understand what you mean now.
But how did that come up, Mary?
Because she's like, she went like traveling around places where bidets are more common. And she was like talking about how she would like one.
Mary, hold on, Mary. You gotta speak. We gotta be very clear with each other now because I'm starting to think you fucking stuck your ass on that
Jake,
tube.
easy.
You want to know why? Because you're being slippery.
Like a tube.
In your fucking butt, Mary. You're busted.
Oh my gosh.
Mary, how did Orla, how and why did Orla bring up, because I'll tell you, I've been in a lot of conversations, young lady. I've never heard somebody at a brunch just go, I've been to other countries and I've used bidets. You know what I'd say if they did that? You're a fucking lunatic. So Mary,
what a
walk
brag.
us through. Yeah. Oh, no way. You know how to do that?
Oh, I'm big with acid water.
Yeah, just so everybody knows, I know how to use bidets. The next day, someone stuck their ass in a fucking tube and you're going, couldn't be Orla. She's used them before.
She's got a well-traveled ass.
In what fucking world is this? This ain't planet Earth, babe.
Yeah, because maybe there's like a cockiness, like it's like someone who thinks they knows about bidets. So because it's like it's very ballsy to use a bidet.
Agreed.
Yes.
In a strange bathroom. So it's like it requires almost an arrogance to be
seriously.
And also the way you use them is you fucking stick your asshole on the hose and you get the hose filthy with poo.
Yeah. And then you walk out. And then you just leave. I mean, imagine her dad going in there and seeing a caveman tried to figure out a bidet and nobody tried to clean it.
But Mary, so explain to us, please, how that came up where Orla mentioned that she had used a bidet in other countries.
Well, I think because like we were just generally broadly speaking about how they're not common in Ireland. And she was like, oh, like I've used them when I've been away. They're really great. Like I would like one in my house someday. It was kind of more like that vibe. Like she wasn't.
And then what were others saying during this bidet talk?
Most of my friends, like apart from Orla, I don't think anyone else used one.
So everybody was
like, is there something in these pancakes?
Who?
I can't relate to this bidet talk, but golly, my stomach hurts.
All this talk about bidets has made me have to shit.
Okay.
Wait, so you said you thought it was like, I don't want to break your flow, Jake. But I was
No,
like,
please.
you thought
I don't
it
have one.
happened. It happened when everybody was leaving. Like, can you describe like what? Did everybody go to the bathroom like as they were leaving?
Of course, everybody has a shit at my
All right, well, let's all shit and then we'll go.
That's how everybody has in Dublin. You have lunch and you shit at somebody else's house during
Hands
the day.
in.
Like,
Then
do you
shit.
do you remember Jamie being gone for like a long period of time, or like I don't know how long it would.
Not really. Like everyone was just kind of like scattering away to go to the bathroom before like leaving. So it was like I was like sat at the table and just like people would
Mary,
like go.
hold on.
How
What are
far
you
away-
talking about?
Like they go again.
Stop. What are you talking about? Everybody's scattered away to go to the bathroom? This isn't how lunches end.
Well, like you know, it's like
I've been to a lot of lunches, Mary.
how you
It doesn't go
thank
like
the
this.
cook.
Everybody scatter and run to a
I think
bathroom.
it's like a
Have
woman
you-
thing. I think women do that.
yeah, it was just like, oh, I'm just gonna run to the toilet before I leave
Yeah.
because everyone is like leaving at the
Really?
same time.
This happens, Jake.
Yeah.
You just gotta wait.
They have to. They have
Thank
to
you. I should
powder
have
their
on the call.
nose.
Well, you know, before
Stick their
Jake,
fucking asshole on a tube.
before Jake leaves an event, he goes and hangs out in the backyard for 45. And then he looks in the pool for an hour. So it's like that, but with women.
That I can relate to. That's normal. This is insane.
You know how you try to hop
You
a fence
remember,
to
like-
escape a party?
You remember like your last interaction with all of them, and has it come up since that? Like, have you
That's
you
true.
like
Good
brought
question.
have you brought up any of it to any of them since it happened?
Only Erin, because I know that she didn't go to the bathroom.
Do you
So
remember?
we were both
saying
talking
goodbye to
with-
them like that day? Like,
That's
did
a good
anybody?
question.
Is anybody weird?
Yeah, but I mean, like none of them said anything strange.
okay,
Like they weren't gonna like.
Don't go
they weren't
upstairs.
even okay. By the
You didn't
way,
pick up like a weird vibe from any of them.
no.
I don't think we can figure out who did it just based
I
on
do.
this recollection. I mean, we can have our theory, but I
know,
think
but-
Mary wants a way to figure it out. Like, can we give her some tactics that she can use at her next girls' lunch?
Well, kind of, but I feel like you're not wrong. But what I'm trying to get to is a little bit more information so we can get closer. Because
You have so much information.
I mean, this is my fault. I'm just like in heaven right now. Like I just
Same.
like my dream, like way to spend time.
Mary, do you want to do a podcast with Liz?
called "Who's Shit in the Bidet?"
Yeah, like just a mystery about shitting in the bidet. No, I like want a famous. I mean, I'll throw a pitch out, but like a sort of famous like mystery story thing is like recreating the night of
Lunch.
the event. You know, like having those women to come back over for brunch and kind of like recreating this scene and see if
Yes.
you know
Pancakes
But
again,
then, like,
eh,
if it-
Mary?
I feel like that's such a specific situation though that like
You know what I would
I
like to
feel like
do?
we're relying on so much to happen for
Yeah,
that
Mary,
to work.
you know what? I have a pitch, and our audience isn't going to like it because they're going to say, like, but that's not realistic. It's only because of the show. And I agree. But here's what I would like to do I would like to talk to each member, each woman alone on a call. I would like, if
Okay.
Liz has any time,
Wow.
to.
I'll make time. I'm gonna make time.
Because then we could just do one by one, and I think they have to sit in the hot chair, and we do this like the first 48. You ever seen
Sit
that
in the
show
hot
where,
chair.
where it's detectives?
They did that. Yeah.
And they sit down. We talk to Orla, we talk to Michelle, we talk to Jamie, we talk to Claire, we talk to Erin.
Now, is that going to be purely an investigation, or are we gonna tell them what? I like that that they don't know about.
They
this.
don't know. Nobody knows.
I
You
like
say,
that
I'm
a
doing
lot.
a podcast. I did a
we have
podcast.
to find a way to bring it up.
So we'll just
They-
say, it's
Yeah, like the thing is, I
Nobody
love
should
the
know.
idea, but like I feel like my friends don't know this, so
That's
I
good
don't
news.
want to like put them in a really awkward position that then they could then like hate me for making them go on this podcast and like
Right. Like,
there's
try to
something-
figure out.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Okay.
But hold on.
It would be pretty embarrassing to be like,
Yeah,
the
like I
one.
think that would be a really horrible thing for me to do.
But one of them, but just to devil's advocate, why we maybe should be permitted to do. One of them took a bidet tube in your dad and mother's bathroom, put it in their ass,
yeah.
and then walked away.
Okay,
So
I got a
there is-
pitch. I got a
This
pitch.
is
All right.
true.
Go
This
ahead.
is my pitch to you. I need you to text each of them. I need you to just text Claire and Jamie one-on-one right now and go, quick question. I remember Orla talking about bidets. You ever used one? If so, how do they even work? My parents have one.
Okay.
And see if somebody says they're a little bit weird, but you just sit on the tube, I guess.
Tube.
Right? To start asking some specific questions about, or you say, hey, oh, I got one. Send to all the ladies and go, hey guys, my parents found like a missing blank in their bathroom. Was anybody in there that they could have dropped 20 pounds?
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's
Not,
a good
not
idea.
of shit, of money.
Right? But this idea of, hey, FYI, was anybody in my parents' bedroom because they found a piece of jewelry
An
or whatever?
enticing thing.
Something fell. And I'm wondering was anybody in that back area? If anyone was in that back bathroom, just let me know. No big deal.
That's really good.
I'm just trying to figure out whose this might be. But you guys aren't the only ones. I also had some other friends over too, so I'm trying to figure it out.
I have like a real middle school like mean girl pitch too of like you text Claire and you say like, I think Jamie did this in my parents' bathroom. And you text Jamie and you say, I think Claire did this.
I like that. Let them fight for their lives out there.
Fair. That could end well.
I've got.
I like James. I like the Jake's better.
Here would be maybe, okay, I like all that. What if you got Jamie and Claire together? And I'm not saying that this might be a little strange, but you say that when did this happen? How long ago?
Like a couple months ago.
All right. You say for the past month, you've been working with a podcast to try to figure out who left number 2 in your dad's bidet. And there were a few visitors, and it's come down to those 2. And you've been working with, now let me finish because everyone's going to jump on me. I've been working with a podcast who's been investigating it, and we know it was one of you 2, and we need a fecal sample. And then one of them will go, what? And one of them will be like, that kind of makes sense.
I don't think so. I feel like no one would be like, that makes sense.
I'm with you, Mary.
Something occurred to me while Gareth was talking, and I was like, I don't know.
He's not good at this?
Because I was zoning out.
Because I had a minute to myself.
I looked at my phone until the end, and I thought, huh?
I was like, it's a weird curveball, and I don't know what to do with it. But what if it was your mom, and she was like,
no.
Okay, all right.
No. Mary.
All right.
Mary.
Yeah. I just went through that.
What do you think from what you've gotten you might want to do?
I think either texting people individually and kind of being like, I don't know, I was thinking back to what you first said, and I was like, I thought maybe that wouldn't necessarily actually work for going.
Mary, I've got something in the text.
Okay.
Say, hey, strange question. Did you happen to be in my parents' back bathroom? And if you were, was the window broken while you were in there? My parents the window was broken, and they want to know if it happened before or after we were there, because they're a little bit worried about that somebody might have tried to break in. So nothing to do with the shit. Nobody cares if you were in there, but I wasn't in there. So maybe send to everybody, hey, was anybody in my parents' back bathroom? And if so, did anybody notice the back window being broken? Because they're afraid somebody tried to break in. It's all weird. They don't know, but I wasn't in there. So if anybody was in there, just please let me know if they remember it being broken. If you don't remember it being broken at all, no worries. Just let me know if you were in there so that I know I can at least give my parents a time. And then Claire will be like, I was in there at noon.
Window. I actually had to, I think I broke it when I tried to open it because I pooped in your dad's bidet.
Yeah. Dude, it was me when I had a fucking blowout in that porcelain bowl, Jack.
I pooped in both your parents' toilets.
Don't remember the window. Remember sticking my ass on the tube.
Here's what I really like
Claire,
this.
It was
and
you maniac.
so happy right now.
I really like this. And what I would say is, hey, no, I would even go a little bigger, just be like, hey guys, my parents had like a tiny break-in. Someone took some stuff from their bedroom. That was it. But we're trying to determine if this window was broken when we were all like,
don't get into break-in.
All right,
don't
go.
get deeper in the line.
You do you.
And the
I
reason
like
is then they might ask questions. There was a crack in the window and we're wondering when it happened.
All right.
Yeah,
Mary,
I feel like that could work.
Are you interested in that idea, Mary?
Yeah, no, I think that's a good way to go about it.
Open your phone right now.
Okay.
And then start a text to Aaron, Orla, Michelle, Jamie. We're going to send it right now, and then you're going to send us a screen grab of it, because then I think you're going to start getting feedback right away, and you could call right away.
I also think if somebody doesn't respond, that's interesting as well.
Agreed.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and now tell me.
But you when you find out, like, is this like a friendship ender, or is it just like a curiosity?
No, I'm just curious.
Yeah. Like who you want to know, like who your friends are. Yeah,
I think your dad deserves to know, and your mother deserves to know too.
Yeah.
It was.
I think it depends on whose shit you have to clean up, depending on how gross it is. Certain people would be less gross for me. Other people, I'd be really pissed. Certain people, I'd be like, gross, but I get it. Somebody else would be like,
would you be okay cleaning out my shit?
I'd be more okay cleaning out yours than Gareth.
I knew that was coming. I knew I was about to.
And that's a fact. But that's the
shrapnel.
truth. By the way, Steve Berg's, I wouldn't clean it. I'd be like, nope. No. Natalie, I'd be pretty grossed out. Wouldn't clean yours.
So Liz would be the would get away with it the most.
I know this is all kind of a laugh, but I really was moved by that.
In a lot of ways.
Okay, so Mary, is the text ready?
Yeah.
Okay, tell us what you're writing as you're writing it.
I'm just finishing off. I was just saying, hey, I was just wondering, my mom and dad noticed that there's a crack in their bathroom window. And I was wondering if anyone noticed this last time you guys were here.
Nope.
We're just trying to figure out when it happened.
You got to change the order. Hey guys, was anybody did anyone happen to be in my parents' bathroom while you were here? They've noticed a crack in the window, and I want to know if it happened before or after our lunch.
Yeah.
All right. Will you read it back?
Hey, sorry, hang on. I'm just finishing typing 1 second. So, hey, my parents noticed a crack in their bathroom window. I was wondering if anyone happened to see this. We're trying to figure out whether it happened before or after we had brunch.
Hey, Mary, how come you don't want to ask if anybody was in the fucking bathroom? That's what this is about.
Yeah.
Sorry, what did you say again? I'm trying to sorry.
Mary, were any of you in my parents' bathroom? ? I ask because, and then what you have.
Sorry.
You're really scaring me.
I mean, this is over poop in a bidet. It's amazing where we've gotten to.
What we want someone to go like, I was in there, but I didn't see it. And the other four go, I wasn't in there.
Oh, man.
Claire, you did it.
We already know it's Claire, by the way.
But like, remember the last time we had lunch? Like, were any of you in the bathroom?
Yeah.
I'm not mad. I'm just trying to get information from my mom, and I need to know who was in there. And if so, you can help us.
I don't even think you need I'm not mad, but I don't want to edit it. But
well, let's hear the draft.
Yeah.
So, hey, were any of you in my parents' bathroom? They noticed a crack in their bathroom window. So we're just trying to figure out if it happened before or after we had brunch.
Pretty good.
I think that's pretty good. Gareth, what are you suspicious about?
The only thing I don't want someone to be like, oh, are they suggesting I cracked the window? That's the only thing.
Just say my parents are just trying to figure out how long it's been broken for, like the sense of time for how long it's been broken. Something like that. It's just about the time frame.
Yes, agreed.
Yeah.
And then if they ask more, it's about like insurance or something. I don't know. For how long.
I think that's interesting.
Broken.
Insurance is interesting. Like we just need to come up with like a timeline.
Yeah.
Insurance is
blames no one.
Insurance is asking when it was broken. Does anyone remember it being broken or not broken when we had our brunch? Mary, your thoughts?
Yeah, I think that sounds good.
Okay.
And
Okay,
adding
put it in the
share.
text and read it back.
A last minute idea would be like
Claire, why'd you shit on our toilet?
yeah. Like
We know
like
it was you.
we've been having like major plumbing problems in the back bathroom. Like, did anybody notice like sounds coming out of the toilet?
Claire would go like this. I couldn't hear anything over my sounds.
I was screaming so much I had a tube in me arse.
You're right.
All I remember is sounds of me yelling, put it in deeper, Claire. And I said, I'm doing it deep as I can, Claire. So, Mary, read us the text.
I cracked the window when I punched it.
Mary, read us the
so-
text.
So it's just super random. Were any of you in my parents' bathroom? They noticed a crack in their window, so we're just trying to figure out if it happened before or after we hit brunch, because they're just trying to figure out how long it's been broken for to get back to insurance.
I think this is very good.
Great.
I agree.
Will you send it right now?
Yeah.
Only one person
I really
is-
need a follow up. I really need.
Yes,
yeah.
I agreed.
I really need to know.
Okay, so if you get the information, call back and Liz will send you the Zoom link back.
Please
Yeah,
do.
even a little
Okay.
info.
Yes.
Yeah.
Honestly, Claire's response is what we're waiting for.
Yes. When Claire admits to it, just call us back.
Sloppy Claire tells you in 10 minutes she did it. Just let us know.
I don't remember the window being broke. Yeah, but I was in there for sure.
But also, how does a bidet work?
I was back there for at least a half an hour.
Yeah. I was back there for sure sticking that tube up my fucking arse.
I'll tell you, there was one crack that the bidet noticed. Mine.
Oh my God! Blanket apologies for our accents.
To everyone
But I
but
don't
Claire.
think insurance is going to help with it.
I don't think insurance covers what I did.
Okay, Mary, let us know. Liz, thanks for being on our show. You're the
I
best.
love
Liz.
you guys. Thank you
Love
so
you,
much.
Liz.
Okay, bye.
Thanks so much.
Sweet Jessie here. Stick around for a longer conversation with Liz Meriwether after this.
Will you walk us through really fast your process to get to New Girl? And well, obviously, if everyone should watch Furious right now, which is on Hulu. You also did Dying for Sex, which was a huge hit. So it's not just, you've done tons of great stuff.
Yeah, I've done hit after hit after hit.
You have done hit after hit. But what was because you did No Strings. You had started off as you were writing, you were getting a lot of heat. There was a few people together. You guys were creating like a vibe, I remember. There was like 3 or 4 female writers, and you guys were all coming up together. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Or at least there was like
there was an article that
there
was
was an article.
Yeah. It was not like 100% accurate about what's happening, but there was like
There was a moment.
I mean, when the first year that New Girl came out, there were like articles about how there were more than one shows created by women on air, and people were like, "Whoa!"
Totally.
That was like the time. That was the
But
moment.
the time, it was also when
Sorry, go
Damon
ahead.
got on too, it was like, there's 2 black guys?
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, yes, there's
Wow.
different kind of black guys.
Well, it was like we had formed a friendship during No Strings Attached because it was such an insane process.
Yes.
I mean, it was like I had to be on set. I went from like being a receptionist in New York to like being like where Paramount was like, you have to be on set because Ivan Reitman needs like somebody who's the age of the characters like on set with him. As if he would listen to a lot of what I would say, which didn't totally happen.
He wasn't a big fan of you and me and our little bits and corners, was
Yeah,
he?
he didn't quite understand it. I also, looking back on it, we shot that in film, which is so insane when you think about shooting a comedy in film. It was like, because when I had pitched an alt, it was like, it had to be like, it was
Better
like,
be right.
It had to be right.
Better be right.
High pressure. But no, I remember just like, I feel like we bonded over like the ridiculousness of like you being best friends with Ludacris.
Yeah. There was also something, remind me what whale sounds was, Liz, because I always think of whale sounds. There was something where you had pitched, I don't know if it was like during sex, my character wants to listen to whale sounds. And I remember we loved it because you and I have always texted a lot with projects.
That's really funny. Yeah, yeah.
And then Ivan was like such a hard no. And that was the beginning of me being like, Oh, that's so funny. Liz and I both think this would really work, and it's not going to happen. But I don't remember what whale sounds were.
I don't either, but you making whale sounds during sex sounds like that sounds exactly right.
That's
I don't
still
know.
funny.
Yeah.
But I guess this isn't what you asked, but because like you, on one of the episodes of the podcast, you told Tatiana that I had asked that you be like 10 pounds lighter.
No, not you, Fox.
Oh, okay. No, because I was going to say like that did get told to me and I didn't stop it. And I just want to like publicly
That's very brave.
And I didn't even like begin to stop it. Like I was like, yeah.
That'd be great.
I was like, as long as I don't have to tell him.
I remember not only that, Catherine
I like to
Pope.
think of you like getting that call with you like a turkey leg.
Yeah, it was literally. I was driving to a Mexican restaurant.
Now the whale sounds during sex makes more sense.
Yeah. Well, Liz is the only reason why I am a love interest on TV and movies. It's because of this woman here. It was never part of the plan.
No.
It was never part of my.
No.
None of my friends who knew me, everyone was like, wait, why are you doing that? I'd be like, I don't know. Even my wife was like, you're a love interest? To who? I was like, it's literally just because of Liz Meriwether. I don't know what's happening. I literally thought the note for me was going to be, can you gain 40 more pounds?
Yeah.
And you can fit into your real personality?
Yeah.
Any chance you can get a ponytail and bald on top? And I'm like, literally give me 6 more months, my king. We're getting there.
Oh, that's a do. I can do that.
I also like, I watched The Dink and it was amazing. It was so funny. And I was like, what is my problem? It was like, all I wanted was like the love story. Like, I was like, listen, like, I know, Gareth, you said you like the second half of it, like the payoff with the game. And I was like, I'm just like, I could take or leave this sports story. It's like, I just want you to like, I want to see a movie with like you in a relationship with Mary Steenburgen. And I was like, what is wrong with me?
You know what I found?
I sound really creepy. Like I sound like, oh,
I like that part too. Yeah.
There was a scene that we shot, Liz, where I felt like I realized who you were as a showrunner. And when I really realized, I was like, oh, this is, for me, the tone that when I was in a scene that I always wanted to try to find, because it felt like you and I both, and you would keep yelling stuff out. You're
so sorry for that.
No, honest to God, I still, here's what I really feel. I always loved when you yelled stuff out and we were finding it. I hated when people yelled stuff out thinking this is what Liz wants because I don't want Liz to get mad at me later. Whenever I was dealing with somebody's notes, it was a watered down Liz. I was like, if she's not here, let us find it. I don't want you to say what Liz might like. But it was the scene where I was with, I think it was episode 2 or 3 back, and it was Lake Bell. And we do a scene where I don't remember it, but it was, I was trying to like hook up with her, and then
you were, yeah.
Yes. Yeah. And then you had suggested, Lake, will you take your shirt off in this scene? And Jake, will you react? And her body was just too spectacular in that moment, and how tired we were. And then you laughing off camera, because I was like, Liz knows that this is too much for me. Now,
you lost it. Like,
yeah, but Liz, I wouldn't have, I'm a professional. If you wouldn't have laughed, I could have kept it together. Everybody in a crew's pretending it's normal, and Liz is dying, going, look at his face. And I'm like, shut up. And then she's like, Jake, now just say something. And I was like, you have to, this is getting humiliating. And I couldn't keep it together. And then she would keep going like, now try to be sexy. Jake, you take off your shirt. And I'm like, Liz, I'm dying. Like, I am literally uncomfortable here. And when you're dying, Liz will not let you out. She'll put spotlights on you. So you're like, this is
awesome.
It's too much. Like, I
really
wasn't expecting to see that at work.
I've never seen someone have a stroke, but I feel like she took her shirt off, and he like just like his soul left his body, and then it came back. I feel like
you're right. This is fact.
It was really amazing.
But most showrunners at that moment in our business go, this could be an uncomfortable spot for Lake, for the crew, and they'll go like, great, one more. I think we got it. Let's push in. Lake, throw a shirt in. Liz is laughing and then going, nobody cut, now Jake dance. And so, but what it created for the show was we would have such crazy hours and so much stuff that we would enter a world of madness that we would all be looking for what we're trying to find. And my North Star was always, if you're there, we want to make you laugh. And then what happened towards the end, which I knew annoyed you, but if you're not there, I didn't care to make the writers laugh because a lot of times they were just trying to keep up with what you wanted. And the directors, a lot of times, were just making sure they covered everything. And one of our reasons our show got stupider was it was just make each other laugh. So I'd be like, if Max or Lamorne is laughing, I know it drove you nuts.
You have to. I mean, it did drive me nuts, but like, I think that, no, I get it. It's like, I don't think people fully understand, and it's, world's tiniest violin or whatever, but like 7 years of a show is such a grind.
It's such a grind.
And I think, I mean, I feel like we were all, and we were young, and we didn't know, like, what else was out there, too. You know what I mean?
Totally.
I feel like, and
that's
so
exactly right.
Bit of like, oh, man, like, we could be doing other things, and we're, like, here, and I don't know. Like, it was definitely, like, it was a grind. I felt like you shouldn't have told me that I was 10 pounds overweight on the last season.
That's tough. That's a good callback.
Look, the behind the scenes footage matters. What are you making of Max Greenfield saying that he read the scripts for the reunion and they're awesome? What was your honest take of that? Because he texted me after and he said, I'm on a press tour. I think I screwed up. My brain's not going fast. And he goes, they're asking.
Honest? Are we being honest?
He said, they're asking me questions. And he goes, I can't keep up with what's happening. I watched his interview. I literally was like, Max, you are the dumbest guy. And Damon and I were laughing so hard because we also know he probably got in so much trouble by Dad.
It's like such a fucking idiot. Like, I was like, Max, you fucking idiot. Because I mean, your press tour was so funny. Lamorne, I honestly I don't know what he was promoting, honestly.
Garfield.
That's amazing.
But like, the two of you are like walking a tightrope, and it's
so
guys
clean.
It's so funny, and like Max is like
so stupid.
He's like too good of a fucking actor. Where I was like, he was just like selling it. Like I was like, there's no spin here. Like
there was no joke. He's so stupid. He ruined it. Now it's like people are getting mad because he goes, you know what? I was trying to spin it.
Part of me was like, nobody saw it. And then someone like texted me like a dead
went everywhere.
article, and I was
everywhere.
like, what if the world is happening? He's like, yeah.
If there was ever a reunion.
Like he could have, I'm sorry to interrupt, but he could have stopped. And he kept going. If you watch,
I love Max. I love him. But
there's a fork in the road, and he took the wrong.
He's got squirrel eyes, and I think
What do you mean?
Sometimes his eyes are dead, and I would say this on set a lot, where you would be giving him some alt, and I would go, his eyes are dead, and we would be in a scene. Sometimes his brain shuts off in a way. I've never seen anything like it because it's like a truck driver that the guy's gone, but the truck's still going 70 miles an hour.
Which is dangerous.
It is. He would sometimes be in a scene with me, and sometimes the fucking guy is so present, and he's so great, and he's so funny, and I love him. And other times I'd be like, you got shark eyes, brother. Like, it's just darkness with nothing behind it. And he'd be going like, yeah, jeans are too tight. And I'm like, you're gone, Max. Like, you're not. And then he'd be like, dude, when you said that, it was true. I was lost. I'm like, no shit, man.
I think you're putting to words, I think something I felt watching the interview, which was like, I saw his face and I was like, oh, no. Like,
he's
I saw
gone.
it coming.
It's dangerous.
He's gone.
Well, he sits like this. He gets in this mode where he's like, hey, yeah. And then they're like, tell us. And you're like, he's not mentally present. And then he goes like, yeah, it's really great. And it's like, that doesn't feel like Max. This feels like a weird character that it's like the Megan doll where you're like, you're kind of like a girl, but you're different. And then he goes, yeah, they're amazing. I read them. And I was waiting for him to do a spin and be like, you know, it's different as a genre. And I was waiting for him to be like, he pretended to read them, but he read the scripts for Furious, and he thought that was, I was like, what's the turn? And then he goes like, they're really great. We're excited. And it ended. I was like,
we shot 5.
You're so stupid.
We won an Emmy for him.
He was also framing it like I was like holding back the amazing.
he made it, and then it was crazy.
I actually can't.
What?
I can't name names, but like I think that confused a lot of people, including people who probably like should know if there were scripts.
Liz,
I agree.
I had to talk to Zoe. I talked to Han. I had to talk to everybody. I had to go like, this was something that Lamorne and I have been doing to insult each other. Things are getting out of control. Max really did ruin it. If there were ever a real reunion of sorts, what would be your vision of, if there was one, maybe there isn't one. I don't know in real life, what the right answer. I know there's such good grace of what the show is, and I would never want to tarnish what it was. So it's like,
I honestly have been enjoying it as this meta thing. Like I think there's like almost something like so funny about like, you know, just like the 6 of us or like whoever, but like like trying to get it together.
Same.
Feels like more funny to me than like
an actual production. I think what I really believe
there's like 2 camera stuff. Max has squirrel eyes, like, and then we cut to Max. Like,
yes, I never want the show to die, because honestly, what I've found in doing it and going off in the business, I will, like this press tour, I was so tired, and I didn't have it in me. I was like, I've done this so many times, I'm getting so bored, and I would be in an interview, and the Today Show, Lamorne has done me such a favor by talking shit about me in press. Because I start getting in a mode where I start getting depressed, and I go like, I don't want to be doing this. Yeah. And I'll be at a interview, and they'll go like, I was doing the Today Show, and I was like, well, you know, yes, I played with Andy Roddick, and it was a lot of fun. And I was like, I've got squirrel eyes.
Yeah,
and then Al Roker goes, can I show you a clip? And it's Lamorne Morris, who's now wearing so many necklaces. Yeah. He's got big shoulders now. He's a whole different guy, and he goes like this. Yeah, Jake's. And as he's talking, I am back to being on set, being like, this dude, with Lamorne being like, best show on TV, Entourage. And being like, no, it isn't. And then he's like, getting defensive, and he goes, what do you think is good? And I'm like, not Entourage, you fucking goofball. And you forget that you're like, oh, this is really just fun again. And part of that show, because we were younger, we didn't know yet how many people were going to watch it and how much we were going to be still talking about it. It felt more like, who cares? We're fucking with each other. We're fighting with each other. We're connected with each other. We're impressing each other and annoying each other. And nobody was really watching it on Fox.
I mean,
so it was like,
there were a shit ton of, when you compare it to now.
Agreed.
People watching it.
We would have murdered Bluey.
Yeah, Bluey.
Dead.
But like, no, I think that thing that you're talking about is like what worked was like, we were just always trying to like push each other to the point. And sometimes in a bad way. Like, well, what I will say,
I've tried, Liz, via text to get drunk with you a couple times. You won't do it. You will not hang out with me.
You know what? I feel ready. Okay. It took me like, I really did feel like I needed like a break from.
But
you don't understand it. Like 3 a.m.
I know it.
It's
you
like
watched way more.
Like staring at your fucking face, like. And then being like kind of mad at you, but also like everything you're saying is making me laugh. But I'm like so mad at how good.
But then I would be bitchy in between takes on camera. I'd be like, don't love this joke. And I would talk to you directly in takes.
Yeah, you did.
I would we would be in a take and they'd be like, can you get that one? I'd be like, you think you're going to use this, Liz? In my single, I'd be like, don't love it.
You can cut this, but like towards the end, you were like coming up with reasons why your character wouldn't like exit or enter a scene because you didn't want to move.
He doesn't leave.
You didn't want to like walk. And then the writer would call me from set and be like, Jake doesn't want to exit the scene. And I'm like, why does Jake not want to exit the scene? He's like, he doesn't want to walk out of
He says he lives in the preschool now.
He's comfortable.
That was kind of that was where we ended up. But that
Well, that explains why you sent Max the PDFs of the reunion scripts before Jake.
Yeah, right. No, I would love to get drunk with you. I feel like
I have a lot of affection for you. I appreciate you. I have a lot for all of it. Like when I was saying Zoe and I text and you thought I was joking, that's why I was like, yeah, we FaceTime.
That's cool, man.
I was like, there's something about this group. I feel like we're all like weird cousins.
Yes, 100%.
Where it's like, it doesn't feel like the real business. It feels like a different thing that allowed all of us to work in our dream jobs for a lot of years. And since it's felt like, oh, now I'm in Hollywood.
Right.
I was like, now there's been projects where I'm like, oh, this was supposed to be like, I've had jobs where I don't have any friends. Where I'm like,
what is
I'm
that
like,
like for you?
It's everybody's nice, but I'm like, oh, nobody jokes around.
I literally can't imagine you on a set where you don't have friends. Like, what do you do?
Squirrel eyes. Squirrel eyes.
You know what I do? Liz, I say my lines.
Oh, Liz, that was the secret.
And then
I didn't know you could do that.
Neither. And then I do remember you calling me. What was it? Was it the Tom Cruise movie or something where you were like, it was between seasons and you were like, Liz, I gotta be honest, like I gotta say a lot of stuff. I gotta say a lot of like science stuff and it has to be like all accurate. What I really realized post New Girl is like, I didn't really know what an actor's job was. Mm-hmm. I was like, when you found me from Ceremony and we did No Strings was my first big movie. I was just doing like 2 lines in movies and I was like, this is awesome.
Yeah.
Where I was like, I had to stop smoking pot because New Girl, I'm like, there's so many words. Remember I used to always ask, can I have less words?
Yes, I do.
What a great actor statement.
I'd be like, you're giving me way too many words.
Like, for every pound you lose, I'll take a word.
What?
If you said that, I would have been skinny. Everybody check out our show on Hulu. It drops a day early, and there's also back catalog episodes.
That's right. So We're Here to Help is now on Hulu a day early. If you want to listen to the back catalog, we're dropping those from season 1 and season 2. It's just join us. Let's go.
We're Here to Help is hosted by Jake Johnson and Gareth Reynolds. If you'd like to be on the show, please email us your question at helpfulpod@gmail.com. And if you want to watch video episodes of We're Here to Help, you can go to our Patreon at patreon.com/heretohelppod to see our entire catalog.
We're Here to Help is produced by Rabbit Grimm Productions, executive producers Rob Hollis, Jeff Porter, and Natalie Hollis, associate producer Jesse Thurston, editing, mix, and master by Chris Fowler.
Theme song by Oliver Raleigh. The cover artwork is by James Fosdyke. Animations by Andrew Strelecki. And if you'd like to see Gareth do stand-up on the road, go to GarethReynolds.com. Remember, all of the advice given on We're Here to Help is for entertainment purposes only, and all listeners should be adults and make their own decisions.
That was a HeadGum podcast.